AskReddit by Nit Owl. People who let their mom count to 0. What happened after that? When my sister gets to 0, my nephew has to sit in the sad chair and watch the sad timer run out before he can get up. Longest T-Reese minute of his life, every time. Time is such a bonkers concept to a child. 5 minutes can either last an eternity, or be gone in a breath. No one can answer this question, because they are dead. 3, 2, 1, 0. Darkness fell. The infinite void. Nothingness so deep and alone flooded my senses. I awoke a week later. They said I was lucky to make it. Ironic that the missile hit at that exact moment. I never heard 0 again. When I was a kid, I let her count to 0 thinking she wasn't about that life. Listened to a friend from a different household. I remember her calling my name to get up and come eat. Apparently that ass whoopin' happened at max speed and NASA didn't train me to endure it and I blacked out. Yep, same here. My mom had a wooden cane and a plastic bat for the purpose. My brother got it more than me. I remember coming to him with my bruises and he taught me to run to my bed and hold the covers up and it wouldn't hit your skin as hard. Fucked around. Found out. Exactly. She spanked me with her belt. I laughed. Then Dad got home. Huh. We got spanked. Same as anything else that we didn't do perfectly. Always spanked for everything. And also, somehow my dog learned the countdown. I did it in jest because I have a kid and holy crap it works. It works with my stubborn cat too. Now when the kids are trying to help the cat and he's being a pain, they give the cat the countdown. And if we say we will play a game or help them with the spirograph and we are too slow finishing what we are doing before we can do an activity, now our 3 and 5-year-olds count down us. The circle of life. My brother did that. I don't know what happened because we never saw him again. RIP. That's when the nightmare began. Things got thrown. Anything in reach is a weapon. War is hell. War. War never changes. You know that TikTok thing where dude says run? My mom couldn't run. But I could. Sadly, she knew where I slept. That's a clip from the song Run Owl Nation. Well, let's just say I'm nearly 62 years old and I still have the scars on my back. This is one of the most awful comment sections I've ever come across and your comment is gonna stick with me. I hope that you and everyone else has gone to therapy or have had a healing journey of some sort to honor the child who never should have had to endure this. I didn't know. She wasn't human. I didn't know. I didn't know. I didn't know. This sounds funny but it is also true. And it's terrible. I time traveled. Next thing I knew I was suddenly waking up in my bed the next day. My whole body was sore too. Surely a side effect of the time travel. Couldn't tell you. My brain repressed the memory. This. I did it once cause I felt bold. I did it once. Usually told dad, then I really got into some shit. Occasionally got the wooden spoon. My dad learned a lesson the hard way BC he would use the wooden paint mixing sticks on me. Then one time we were in Home Depot, and he was buying paint mixing sticks, and apparently I started screaming, "No daddy no. I've been good. No spanking sticks." I was told that embarrassed the fucking shit out of him and that makes me chuckle. My mom never counted. She would suddenly smack you or pinch you or grab you when you least expected it. So it was hard to tell when it was coming. Once she started to raise her voice I went running. Nah, it was when she was talking really quietly through her gritted teeth. That's when you were really in some serious shit. She didn't count, but she did turn the damn car around. I didn't get to play laser tag that day. I only let her do it once and she was already having a horrible day, so she just started crying, like collapsed on the floor sobbing. Honestly, that effed me up more than if she had just smacked me. I suddenly found myself on my ass, wedged between the toilet and the bathtub. So, no fucking clue. She experienced a divide by zero error and exploded. I'd get my ass beat. Then my dad would beat my ass again later when she told him about it. Wasn't worth it. Depended on how mad mom was by the time he got home. If she was still pissed off enough to start off with "guess what your kids did today," then we knew we were in trouble. She opened a can of ass whoop. I got spanked. I never did it again. My dad wouldn't just spank, he would beat the living shit out of me. The happiest day in my life was when I moved out. She put all the toys I didn't pick up into a trash bag and I never saw them again. I still miss my baby Daisy Duck plushie, but you bet your ass I picked my shit up after that. It's so wild as an adult, especially after you become a parent. Things that like really hurt as a kid, you totally get why they had to do it. I'd say we are definitely a far more aware generation of parents, and I still get my mom way better than when I was under 30. I mentioned so. Mum would get the cane and go all Miyamoto Musashi on my ass. Once I broke her cane. And she went Nito Ryu. Fuck me. My mom once broke a wooden spoon on me, and I laughed. That was a mistake. She put my toy in the fire and watched it burn.